Hey, what's up, people? This is Kevin. I want to do this video real quick. As you can see right there, I'm pretty sure you can read it for yourselves. You could go check me out at blackjunction.tv slash at Kevin Kelly. Kevin Kelly, one word. Now, let's get into this mess, shall we? Okay. Taye Diggs has starred in some of our favorite films and TV shows. From The Best Man and Brown Sugar to Private Practice and Empire. While fans have loved to watch him work his magic on screen, some weren't too keen on his relationship choices. And we know who wasn't keen on his relationship choices. We'll get back to that. After becoming a fan favorite among black audience, some sisters were disappointed when they found out he was married to fellow actress Idina Menzel, a white woman. Though the pair had known each other for years before getting hitched in 2003, some felt Taye Diggs' interracial dating was a slap in the face to his mostly black fan base. Okay, let me stop right there. I don't understand this. That some felt that Taye Diggs' interracial marriage was a slap in the face to his mostly black fan base. I'd like somebody to explain that to me. Because Taye Diggs deciding to marry a white woman is his decision. It's actually his penis. It's actually his money. Why is it that his career has to affect who he dates? Or, I'm sorry, why is it who he dates has to affect his career? See, we live in a free world, or I should say, we live in a free America, where women can choose to date guys who are 6 feet tall or taller, and not to date guys who are shorter than 6 feet. You can go on any dating website, you see women, especially black women, um, voicing their desires to date men who are tall. But nobody complains. They have a right to choose who they want to be with. So why is it that this guy here decides to date who he likes and it's a problem? See, this is why I don't debate with women. Well, let's continue here. Though Menzel and Diggs later divorced, the actor said he's dealt with pain and bitterness toward black women who still give him a hard time. Now this right here is telling me that Taye Diggs is weak. A lot of these guys go to this gym and they lift all this weight, you know, pumping irons. They come out looking buff, but mentally they're soft, like sponges. Let's continue. To this day, I still get, I thought you only like white girls, the actor said during a recent interview with Van Lathan on the Red Pill podcast. Though he's been in a relationship with biracial actress and model Amanza Smith for the past few years, Diggs said he's tired of dispelling the myth. It doesn't matter how I explain myself, he said, there's always going to be someone talking. Because of the criticism he's received over the years, Diggs said he's now in a place where he doesn't care what people think about his dating choices, but he admitted still harbors some resentment about how he was treated. Deep down inside, there's resentment, I don't want to say I suppressed it, but I just watch it. When it happens to you personally, even though you understand the logic, there's trauma there, he said. I don't know if I can ever mess with a white girl now, Diggs continued. I don't like that. That goes against who I am as a person. I feel like I've had deal with that so long. It has changed what I think I like, what I'm attracted to. This is what black women have done to the minds of many men out there. And they're proud of doing that. Look at what Monique is doing right now. She is trying to destroy Netflix because Netflix decided, hey, I'm going to pay this white woman more than I'm paying you. People are free to do what they want to do. Americans keep bragging about their army, and the army has fought for their freedom, the land of the free, the home of the brave. So why is it people aren't really free to choose to do what they'd like to do? Netflix not offering Monique more than 500,000. How is that detrimental to her? She can go elsewhere. Taye Diggs not dating black women. I mean, how is that detrimental to black women? They can go find men elsewhere. And the thing is, a lot of these women who are complaining, they will never meet Taye Diggs ever, because they're not in the same social circles. Serena Williams is married to a white guy. Black men are not complaining. It's her pussy. It's her life. She can decide to do what she wants to do. Now, the issue we have is if she goes out there just talking shit about black men. But we're not complaining. Anyway, let's continue. Over on Twitter, people had strong reactions to Taye Diggs' assertion that he no longer feels comfortable dating white women. AK says, y'all shame Taye Diggs into dating his own race, with crying emojis. Chick Norris, every 6 years or so, Taye Diggs be talking out the side of his neck about black women. I'm not sure why he does it. Has he ever discussed who hurt him? Now, let me slow down here for a minute. Whenever men, especially black men, speak about certain things, black women always come with this. You must have been hurt, somebody must have hurt you. But then when you look at these talk shows, Oprah and Jerry Springer or Maury or these shows, you always find black women on there. And what are they complaining about? Men who hurt them. Women are always complaining about men who supposedly hurt them. And see, this is why I don't argue with women, especially black women, because it's futile. You'll get nowhere. They're children. I don't know what's wrong with them. Just look at this. And you'll have black women get upset with me or try to flag me because of what I'm saying, but this is the proof. I'm not saying anything that's untrue. Let's read the next one. Why can't you just be content in your misery and self-loathing? Wow. You don't like black women's wear? You don't like black women's wear? I don't know what she's saying here. But always want to bring us down with you. Be free, leave us alone. But the man left you alone and went and married a white woman. And it's you women who can't leave the guy alone and keep criticizing the guy because of his choices. But these very same women do not criticize Serena Williams. Let me see if there's anything else. Let me finish up this. After acknowledging that black women are one of the most disrespected and disparaged groups in America, which prompts some to feel strongly about black men who date outside their race, Diggs offered some advice. In order for us as a people to move forward is to learn how to love yourself and not to make excuses, he said. The more time you spend pointing fingers, the less time you are going to grow as a person and less you're going to be able to move forward. And that is true. Most black women don't like themselves. They never leave the house without makeup. They never leave the house without the false nails. They never leave the house without weaves and wigs. But they go to church on Sunday praising Jesus and praising God. But yet and still, they don't like the way he made them. I mean, you can't make this shit up. You just can't make this shit up. Now he's saying that black women are one of the most disrespected and disparaged groups in America. Now, I don't know if they're the most disrespected, but I know they're the most disrespectful. It doesn't matter how polite and how decent you are and you approach a black woman, 8 out of 10 times she's going to disrespect you. And she's not going to find fault in her disrespecting you. She's going to say that you didn't come correct or you didn't this and you didn't that. If you're polite and you approach them, they don't answer you. But you'll get an answer out of them. If you're disrespectful to them, then they'll answer you, but they'll answer you cussing you. Say good morning or good afternoon to most black women, and they'll not respond to you. They're not going to do it. They won't. Come here in New York or up north New Jersey. Come here in New Jersey or New York, and you'll see them on the trains or walking with their earpods in. And if you try to say hello to them, they'll look at you as if you're bothering them. They'll give you that ugly look on their faces. Knitted up eyebrows. They'll look at you like you smell bad or something. I'm telling you. I was on the train the other day and I was trying to find 8th Avenue in Harlem, because in Harlem the roads are not numbered. They have names. They're not numbered like down in Manhattan, mid-Manhattan or Upper West or, the lower Manhattan region. In Harlem, they don't have numbers. They have names. So 8th Avenue will turn into, let's say, St. Nicholas or Adam Clayton or whatever. So I didn't know which one was 8th Avenue because they don't have the numbers, they just have names. So I touched this girl who was sitting right across from me. She's a black female. And I touched her right on her knees, and I was like, do you know where I could find 8th Avenue? And she just looked at me as if I'm bothering her. She had this ugly look on her face. Then I said, never mind. And I touched the other female next to me. And I asked her, excuse me, do you live around here? She's like, what? What are you asking me that for? And she had this ugly look on her face. And I was like, oh, never mind. And then I saw this white Hispanic female. She was standing to my left, and I touched her and I asked her, I said, excuse me, do you know where I could find, I'm trying to find 8th Avenue, do you know where I could find it? And she said, oh, it's the next stop, coming up. It's as easy and simple as that. Then I looked at the other two black females that I tried asking, and I said to them, this is why nobody likes black women. Look how easy she just told me where 8th Avenue was. That's all I was trying to do. I was just trying to find out where 8th Avenue was. They're not the most disrespected, they're the most disrespectful. And I do not hate black women, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm sorry. If Taye Diggs wants to marry white woman, that's his business. It's his penis. He has every right to stick it where he wants to. If black women want to marry white men, that's their business. Both groups have to deal with the consequences that comes after. But you cannot tell people who they must date and who they cannot date. You just can't. I'm sorry. This is the free market. It doesn't work like that. I'm out.